Your 18-year-old son skipped town and went to another country for a girl. Yikes! What are you going to do about it? Well, let's talk about that today on Tips on Teens. My name is Kent Toussaint from Teen Therapy Center and the nonprofit 501c3 organization, Child and Teen Counseling here in Woodland Hills, California. If you, your child, your teenager, or your family are needing a little more support, feel free to contact us. We're happy to provide you a free phone consultation, see how we can best support you, either from in-house or providing you other referrals. Our contact information is in the caption below. Let's jump into today's question on Tips on Teens. My son met a girl online in Spain. It's not really Spain. We changed the country for confidentiality purposes, but for this, we'll just say Spain. He learned to speak, read, and write Spanish. We didn't think it would last. He's a great student and a perfect son, except now he secludes himself all the time and feels like he has to be connected to her 24/7. He won't go out with friends and always feels guilty for some reason. Then we couldn't believe it, but he took it upon himself to go to Spain without our permission. I can't explain the emptiness I feel. I'm just gutted. I don't know what to do. Any recommendations are welcome. Thank you for your question. My heart goes out to you. I totally understand why you'd be heartbroken about this. There's a few things about this. Number one, your son is a legal adult. If he has the money to fly off to Spain or anywhere else, you can't really stop him. If he can, a credit to him, he figured out how to do that. Passport and plane tickets, all that stuff. I'm not condoning what he did, but there's a little bit of, hey, look what he was able to do at 18. Now, he's off in another country. I totally get why you feel like this is an unhealthy option. But there's two ways this can go. One, the most likely option, this relationship ends and he needs to come back home. And number two is he and this girl get married and they're together for the next 80 years. Let's focus on option one. Make sure there's a lifeline. There's a bridge between you two is important because you may have to pay for that plane ticket home. And you want to make sure that there is some connection, that he feels like he has a way back, that he hasn't burned this bridge and you haven't burned the bridge. So like other videos we've talked about with toxic relations in high school, don't badmouth the girlfriend. Don't say anything negative about her. No matter how toxic you think she is, bite your tongue, complain to anyone else. Don't complain to him, because as soon as you complain to him, he's going to tell the girlfriend, she's going to hate you and pull him away from you. And it's going to create a very toxic situation. So make sure that there's that bridge for him to come back. And in the meantime, be patient, be loving, be compassionate. So when he needs to come back, he can. Now, it's up to you how much financial support you want to give him while he's in Spain. That's totally up to you. He's 18. He made this grown-up choice. Does he now need to make some more grown-up decisions? Figure out what he wants to do. But another thing is your emotional health and well-being. Like you said, you're gutted. There's a lot of grief and loss in this. Loss of your son. Is he coming back? When is he coming back? Will I have a relation with him? That, if you're not on top of that, the risk is you're going to say things that you wish you didn't say. And if you're talking to a therapist, your rabbi, your priest, someone who can help support you with the emotions in this, I think it helps you stay on more stable ground and be more supportive for him because you're getting your support. I wish there was an easy answer to this. I wish there was an easy way to get him back, but I don't think there is. I think you just have to wait for him to experience this and come back and pick up the pieces, assuming that relationship ends. Excuse me. Anyways, that's our question for today on Tips on Teens. Again, my name is Kent Toussaint with Teen Therapy Center and the nonprofit 501c3 organization, Child and Teen Counseling. If you'd like us to answer like me, not just us, but me, answer your parenting question here on Tips on Teens every Wednesday at noon, email us at tipsonteens@teentherapycenter.com or direct message us right here on social media. We love your questions. Thank you so much. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.